Right, so I'm back at it, back on this spot. A couple other people fishing today, and then the other ends I've had to come down to the right. Just fishing one rod at the moment because I've not seen anything pull anything out. So I've got one rod out on squid and crab. So we'll see how it goes. It's a bit choppy, hence why you're in the tent. There could be a chance of a bass out there with this choppiness. So we're just giving it a go today. Our tide's at 2 o'clock. There's my rods. All my rods. Ain't had any bites yet. I might stick another rod out on some worm in a little bit. Moke over there's got like 4 rods out. But it's a lot more cloudy and windy than I thought it was going to be. The weight seems to be holding well. It was meant to die down, this wind. I'm just hoping it does. Yeah, so I just had a bite. I'm just going to leave it out there for about 20 minutes. Just if anything does come along, it comes and sits on top of it. And left it at the beach. I'm chilling on the floor at the moment. The last minute things have come down. It's a little bit windy, not too windy, otherwise I won't be here obviously, but still a little bit chop. But the chop should bring some bass in hopefully. But at the moment I think I'm just getting attacked by spider crab. So I'm going to reel this one in and see if there's anything on it. Where did that go? There it is. Gotta love these things, man. It's quite windy. I'm hoping the mic takes the wind out, but if it don't, it don't. Nothing on this one. I can feel in a way. Have a quick look at the bait. Well, so yeah, Sank's definitely had a go at it. Not really fishing the way I want it to fish. So I'm going to change that. I'm going to put it down a little bit more. And hook it back up. Just to get it sitting the way I want it sitting. Nah, that bait's crap. We're going to start again with the bait. Let's try something different with the bait. We'll get rid of that bait. I think it's definitely had a bite of it, but it's proper tangled up my bait, so we're going to try something different. I don't think the worm are ready yet, so I'm probably going to stick a prawn out. Cut this bait off. a bit of prawn bait. I don't know if you say that as the way it should go on, but I've never used it before, so it's not as bait anyway. So, looks quite firm. Looks like it could do the money. So let's throw that out just until them worms defrost, and then I can set up the worm bait. Up and over rig. I'll bring you back if I get any bites. So I've decided to stick my little rod back out. I was only going to use one rod, but it's quite slow, so it's like a second one out just on worm. Let's see what happens. It's a lot closer in than the big rod. But the big rod's just sitting out there. I'm saying anything biglet comes along, really. A little rod that's on the 2-hook flapper rig with a bit of worm. Let's see if we can get a bite or two on that. A couple of wobbles on the worm rod, so I'm gonna have a quick look to see if there's anything on it. I don't think there is, but I'll check my bait because it's old bait and it's not. See if it's holding on the line properly. Airplane going straight over the top. Worms still look good, so I'm just going to whack it straight back out. The what's it called? The The prawn's been out for a while, so I might have to check that while I'm here. I managed to get the 13-foot rod out with some distance this time on a prawn. So the prawn was still in good nick. So I know it's not me bait that's the issue, it's just that things are, I don't think there's much about them. So I'll put it back out there. Well, I'll rethink what bait to put on it. I might whack a worm and squid on it, just because I have more confidence on worm and squid than I do a prawn. This is the first time you're using prawns, so I'm going to give it a fair chance and leave it for another 40 minutes. 30 to 40 minutes, why I've got that distance. Just see if it prevents anything. I have got 2 worms on the small one still in much closer than the big one. So it's still quite windy out there, but we're persevering. I'm going to take a chance and I'm going to leave my bivvy where it is because I've only got, I think it's like an hour to 40 minutes to high tide. Then it should start turning the other way. And just fingers crossed it doesn't come any higher than what it already has. Otherwise I might be getting a bit wet. I've packed everything into like the bucket and the boxes. So if I need to move quick, I can move quick. Even though it's been really quiet, it's still been quite peaceful and relaxing. So I've just changed the big rod. I've come off the big baits. I've bottled it a little bit. I don't think there's anything happening in the big baits. So I've decided to drop down to, I've stuck 3 worm on there. And I whacked it out there as far as I can. So I've got 1 outfire, 1 in dual, both on worm. Just seeing if anything was to come along. If anything's going to present me with a fish today, it's going to be that 13-foot rod. So a nice simple bait for someone to come along and grab it. But we'll see. I think I'm getting some knots on my small rod. I'm not too sure if they're little knots or if it's the current. But it has been out there a while. I'm just waiting for something a little bit clearer. Oh, current's getting a bit close, so I have to move back. Nothing seems to be happening. See, even the lads over there, I think he's got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rods out. The bloke that's in front of him has got about 3 rods out, and no one's had anything. To be fair, I thought we'd go a bit mad because we've had all that wind and that storm. It's the first day that we've got a little break in it. Camera, but my rod screamed off, and look at this poor fish. A nice smooth hound and a worm, biggest one I've had. So yeah, lovely smooth hound, gorgeous looking fish. So I'm going to get the hook out of him and put him back. But what a beautiful fish, what a battle it took as well. I mean, a really good battle it did. Yeah. Alright mate, I'm going to get it out your lip and we can get you back, alright? Thank you very much. Alright, pop it back in there. Proper bent the hook up. I know. I know. Let me get it out. There we go. There we go, he's out. Right, so just going to throw him back. Get him back in the sea. Lovely. Thank you very much. Well, I wasn't expecting that. I didn't believe I was going to have one today. Out of nowhere, I got what I call a dream bite. Being whacked round. I thought it was a bass at first, when I see how silver it was. And then I saw that. Lovely. This other one now, I've got the big rod back out after having that smooth hound. It's roughly about between £5 and £6, I'd say. I don't know. Maybe I should bring scales next time. So I'm going to get this one out. Let's see what's about for a couple more hours. We'll see. Pressure's off now, isn't it? So I can chill a bit. I had to set up a new hook length just because smooth hound bent the sausage out of the hook. That's down there. I've got to put this back away. Yeah, come on. That's it. So yeah, so I'm just going to cast this one out and see what happens. So, I've deliberately got one out short and I've deliberately got one out long. The one I've got out long was the one that introduced me to the smooth hound, so very happy now. I've had a fish, big one and all. That's all about just chilling out now. Hopefully I can get another one if I'm lucky. I'm not greedy. It's not a blank and it's a good bloody fish. Let's see what happens. So what happened there is I had the prawn out to begin with, but I didn't feel like it was doing the business. So I thought because we were struggling and the small rod wasn't going off, I thought I'm going to take the big baits off, go back to small baits. So what I did, I got some manky worm that I've frozen about 6 times. And it's horrible stuff. So I threaded 3 worm onto a baiting needle and then threaded it onto my hook on a up and over rig to get the distance. I've whacked that out as far as I can and I've just left it. I must have been out about 35 minutes. I was thinking about calling it a day and God did I get a bite. It bent my rod right over. So I've jumped up. I was on the phone at the time so I wasn't recording, which was quite bad, but on the phone to me mate, and yeah, every time I seem to be on the phone to him I seem to get a decent bite. So I eat it and I bran it in, and obviously you see on the video it was between a 3 to 5 pound smooth hound. She's one of the biggest ones I've caught off this beach. I've had a baby one before, but nothing of that size. Obviously I know they get a lot bigger than that. It's been a bit choppy. People that are fishing to the left of me have gone home now. Don't know if they saw my fish, but yeah, it's definitely a bit choppy. Still fishing. Sun looks like it's going to try and come out. Like this feather ain't going for a swim. No top on, it's not exactly warm. Yeah. And a lovely afternoon. So, getting a few knocks on the left rod, so I'm just going to check my bait. I think it might be a crab. We'll have a look. Oh. Yes, I'm just reading it in to make sure. Oh, there my hat's going. Chances are crabs probably took my bait, so I just want to double check. Let's see on it. Get a few tiny little knocks. That's about it. That's the amount. Nothing on the small rod. It feels very light, so I don't think there's nothing on it. I want to make sure there's bait on it. Yeah, nothing there. Just double check this bait. See if anything's been munching on it. No, seems pretty good, so I'm going to whack this one straight back out. I've only got about 30 to 40 minutes left. I'm going to cast this out and start packing up the rest of the stuff. I don't want to push it too long. I'll go back and get dinner on the go. So what day, eh? Thinking I was going to blank to catch one of the biggest fish I've had off the beach. Can't moan about that. So I'm just over my head cast. Just make sure everything's all not knotted up, make sure it's all ready to smooth off. And I'm just gonna, as far as I can really. I like a bit more line out of that than that. Yeah, a little bit more line out. There, I'll give it a bit of a swing. There we go. Then I can give it a little bit of a swing like this. Don't really need to see where I'm going. Probably missed it, you know what I mean? So swing it out and I just full whack it. And just launch it. And I hold my line. You know, it takes a couple seconds for it to hit the bottom. And once I feel that it's hit the bottom, I put it in that slack. See, there goes straight away, it's stiff. I know that's hit the bottom. I just set my rod the way I want it, tighten it up, and wait for the bite. So I'm going to bring this one up, start packing it away. Nearly half three. Said to Mrs. I'll be home about 4 o'clock. So